Hey everybody, how the heck are you? I'm Fastidious and welcome to my channel. It is days 115 and 116 in the free-to-play series. Just a quick PSA for the channel. We're doing another double feature, 2 days in one episode. That's something I'm going to be doing about twice a week. So there's probably going to be about 5 daily free-to-play series videos a week. 2 of those will be 2 days in one, right? That'll come out to 7 days. All right, moving on to actual content. We got a Sacred Shard shout out to Fake Daniel, also known as Out of Sync, our first referral account to reach level 50. That's a Sacred Shard. We're going to pull it. I record this intro after I do the video, so I've already pulled it, and I was very happy with what I got. Pretty cool stuff. Also, we go over the Hernig Fusion. Everything's done. I'm just waiting for the Champ Training event to level up the last bit of stuff. And yeah, it's a cool episode. I like this episode. You should watch. Let's hop on in.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Here we go, guys. It is days 115 and 116 in the free-to-play series. All right, we are going to start the day. We're going to start the episode by moseying on over to the referral programs. Big shouts to Fake Daniel, also known as Out of Sync. A really, cool member in the Discord community, viewer on the channel, a buddy, an in-game buddy. Great guy. He's been running one of the 3 referral accounts for this, and he's the first one that did it. Level 50, baby. Fake Daniel, Out of Sync. Big shouts. That's a Sacred Shard. Are we going to pull it, though? Should we? Yes. Yes, we should, and yes, we will. We're going to pull it in about 30 seconds. Maybe a minute. I want to just quickly say shout-outs to the Mellow account, which is being run by Boss Bob Ross. Great job. 2 epic books. And level 48. Cruising. 2 levels away. That's pretty tremendous. Then we also have the Altidius 1 account, which had been run by Favian. However, we were chatting, and he's not going to really be playing the game much these next, couple days, couple weeks, whatever. He said maybe let's hand it off to someone else. He hasn't been on for almost 2.5 days. I think, yeah, sure. If you don't have time, there are way more important things in real life than silly fake life raid, Realm of Teleria, BS. So guys, if anyone's interested in taking over this account for fun, to have another account, maybe to help out the channel, get this to level 50, because you see the Mellow account, Boss Bob Ross, he's almost done. If we get this one, we'll have gotten 2 more Sacred Shards, and then the big bonus 4th on top of the 3 we'll get here. The one we just got today, 2, 3, and then 4 if you get all 3 accounts level 50. This account's pretty cool. The big shout for anyone that's been watching forever and watches all my streams. During a 2x Voids a while ago, maybe 2 months ago, we pulled a Warlord on this account. So that's cool. Warlord's awesome. So maybe you were just pulling for Warlord on your main account or something, one of your alts for the 10x and you didn't get him. Well, this is a way to get him. The rest of the account, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I know Favian did a great job and actually won that Fane tournament for the 12th anniversary, so that's Fane. I know Kale's at level 60, but it's still an early days account. But Warlord, Fane, level 60 Kale. The rest is up to you. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more, if enough of you do, I can feature it in the next video, tomorrow's video. Otherwise, we can just chat on Discord. Let me know if you're interested. It'd be cool. Enough talking and stuff. I want to pull that Sacred Shard. Now, why do I want to pull that Sacred Shard? Well, guys, the Hernig Fusion is over for us. I'm going to show you, that's going to basically be the big chunk of today's video. I'm going to show you all that stuff. However, the Summon Rush, we only needed to get Assassin, but I wanted to push, as you saw when we pulled all those shards in yesterday's video, with the 10x going on, all that stuff. I wanted to get to exactly 3,000 points, and I did. 3,000 points on the button, so we could get Skathix. So how about we just claim our Skathix right there? No point in waiting. This won't line up with the Champ Chase next weekend or anything like that. We also got an epic book. What else? All the total things we got. We got 200 more energy, 75 gems, a 1-day XP boost, an epic book, and a Skathix for our trouble. But how cool would it be to get a legendary book for just 500 points more? 500 points is really hard. However, thanks to Out of Sync, it's just 1 shard. 1 shard is all it takes. It's a great Calvin Harris song. Featuring Dua Lipa. I love Dua Lipa. But only 285 mystery charts. It wasn't going to be possible, but thanks to Out of Sync, Fake Daniel, just 1 pop, and we're good to go. I got to make the space first, but actually, let's build the hype. Let's build the hype for what I'm sure is going to be a trash dupe epic. Maybe it's our 3rd Bushy. Maybe that's what we're going to pull. If we pull that, oh my goodness gracious. Let's just throw one thing in the vault here. Let's throw our brand spanking new Skathix in the vault. How about that? Where are you? Oh, must have gone to the champ overflow in the inbox. Judge, food champ, that goes in there. Okay, so while we're in here, I'll just quickly show you the food and the fusion mats, you know, the stuff we need for Herndig. So the 4 epics, we're cruising. Here's Gory. Just needs to get to 5 stars. I think Gory's the only one, that I haven't gotten to 5 stars. That's my mistake. I actually thought I had already done that, so my apologies. I'll do that during the champ training event, which is starting tomorrow, or the tournament, actually. Whatever this weird Void Shards champ training thing is, we'll see what it actually is. You see we got Skathix fully ascended, 5 stars. Hippo, Orpheus, fully ascended, 5 stars. Siege Hulk, the same. They all just need to be leveled. I'm waiting for that champ training tournament. There's no rush. I'm not going to be... It's not like I immediately need to rush Herndig into my teams, though I do think he's a great champion. And then we have already, we fused this is the dupe Skathix we fused. Then we just got the extra one from the Summon Rush that we just pulled together. And then Hippo-wise, we just need to fuse one more Hippo. So this is the one we got from the champ training event. So then to fuse one more Hippo, we need one of each, right? So here's Odachi, done, level 40, fully ascended. Here's Assassin, done. Here's Hellborn Sprite, done. And then Michaelis also needs to be leveled a bit, but already rank 4, fully ascended. Just got to get 20 more levels on that. And then we will hop in here. Where are you, Herndig? And we'll fuse our last fun little thing. Orpheus, the Tusk, the Hippo. It's going to be fun. But enough waiting. Let's pull this and let's get that Lego book. Drum roll, please. Is that the lamest drum roll? It's like 3:30 a.m. What time is it exactly? 3:26 a.m. Drum roll. All right. Whew. Maybe we're gonna get a Helior, right? Let's see. There's that purple. Hey, Aeons! What? Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, why am I so excited? Anyone, and everyone, and maybe even your mom and dad know about it, because I talk about it so much. You know, besides something that can help, just straight up with Spider. Sorry for not making a lot of noise. Like I said, it's 3:30 a.m. Other people live here. But I'm so excited. Besides, like, maybe a enemy max HP champ, like Royal Guard or Septimus from a Void Shard Cold Heart, or like an AoE HP burn, This is what I wanted. A Decrease ATK champion that is reliable for the clan boss, and Aeons is the definition of that. Oh my goodness gracious. Weight of Aeons. Places a 50% decrease attack, so big version debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. He places it. He doesn't hit them and then it lands it. He places it. So even though he's Force Affinity, he might as well be Void, right? It's a non-contact move, so it can't weak hit. So all you gotta do is get the 220 accuracy or whatever. Just get over 200. You're cruising. Oh, this is game-changing. We gotta book this. We got it to the 3-turn cooldown. Sorry, I don't want to get ahead of myself here. Let's go in order. Okay, let's go in order. But decrease attack with some poison, with a great I can't. Oh, like, woo! This is incredible. And he's one of the 10x champions, so 10x, cha-ching. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 10% chance of placing big version 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. So if you book him out, touch more damage, but you're not building any damage on this guy. But he gets up to 30% chance, not too bad. If you're running him with like an ally attack champion, which we don't have, or a counter attack champion, which we don't have, but maybe one day we will, great. Then he can actually kind of operate as your poisoner. The same way like a Steel Skull is really only viable as a poisoner, when you pair with a similar situation with an ally attack or a counter attack, that kind of thing. Lore of Restoration, underrated move. 3-turn cooldown when you book it out. You get a little 10% multiplicative, not additive bump to his heals. Attacks one enemy, heals all allies by 10% of their max HP. So not his max HP, that would be sweet. But no, and then heals each ally by an additional 2.5% for each debuff on the target. On the target, right? Clan boss, full stack, 10 debuffs. It's another 25%. So this is actually a 35% heal potentially of all allies based on their max HP. That's sweet on a 3-turn cooldown. Yeah, a little more tankiness, a little more rejuvenation to the clan boss squad. He's good in other places too, which I can talk about, but he's immediately Coffin Smasher. It's been real, buddy. Get the hell out of there. You're done. You're done. You served your purpose. Here, this is what it's all about for me. Weight of Aeons. Did I read the names for these? Yeah, I did. Weight of Aeons. You can book this down to a 3-turn cooldown and then 100% chance on the stuff we're about to chat about. But you kind of don't need that because, as you see here, places big version 50% decrease attack on all enemies for 2 turns. There's no chance of that, right? It's just gonna place it, so only accuracy is the thing. However, also has a 75%, 100% chance of decreasing each enemy's turn meter by 20%. Nice little turn meter control for like PvE content, maybe. There's a thought you could maybe run him in like Tag Team Arena, I don't know. Places a 30% decreased crit rate debuff on the target for 2 turns if they have 50% or more turn meter after the turn meter decrease. Just a little extra bonus, but it's really about this decrease attack. So AoE, that's just like cool. We don't have an AoE decrease attack champion. I mean, we have Spider, but I'm never going to use him. This is sweet. On a 3-turn cooldown, can't weak hit. But for the clan boss, man, it's basically 100% uptime if we get the right speeds. It will be. I will get the right speeds. This is gonna be great. I'm very excited. Yeah, and I very much champion I will book. Yeah, kind of all the moves are nice for a book. I mean, if somehow we land 5 books in a row here, and get the cooldown and weight of Aeons, maybe I'll consider. Do we really need the extra debuff chance on the poisons? Probably yes for clan boss. At least the way our teams are now. And do we want the heal? Probably yeah. Between this heal, Brogni, and the passive heal from Claude, I just feel like we're in business, you know? But he's going to immediately replace Coffin Smasher. Just a better champ. Very cool. And, you know, Lizardmen, extremely difficult faction. Lizardmen Faction Wars, enormous boon that you guys saw today in this episode. Days 115 and 116. We got Skathix, incredible for Lizardmen Faction Wars, and Aeons, incredible for Lizardmen Faction Wars. So we just need to eventually get our Chandler, fuse Rosin, and Lizardmen might become one of our best factions for Faction Wars, which is just crazy to think about. We also have Broadma, of course, so we have 4 of the champs we really need. I'm pumped. Oof, I'm pumped. This is Chef Kiss. This is amazing. That went great. Wow, I'm really happy we pulled that. And if that all wasn't enough, if that wasn't hype enough for everyone, we put exactly 3,500 points with only 28 minutes and 20 seconds, 19 seconds left. Boom, there's a Lego book. Those are so hard to come by. Really happy to pick one up. All right, let's just talk through, the last little bit of the Herndijk fusion. It was really easy. That last champ training tourney, it was just a stroll in the park, truly. This was, I think, only at, I want to say 3,750 points, this Odachi, which I think we had 4 days to do this. It's just so easy. As I said, I think Classic Arena is a joke. You'll see here, we're at 852, and I'm not even using all my tokens every day. Arena, whatever. Here's that tournament I was talking about. You see, grow your Void collection by ascending champions, leveling them up, and upgrading their ranks. I'm wondering if we're only going to get points by leveling and ranking up and working on Void champs. That would be interesting. The way we've had in the past, we had a Dragon tournament. This is way back in the day. This is like a year ago, maybe more. We had a Dragon tournament where you could only use rare champions. Maybe this would be like a champ training, but it only counts on Voids, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know. Tag Team Arena tournament. Interesting. Probably won't be fun at all, but hopefully it's low milestone thresholds to get the points you need to reach to get the rewards. We'll see. The stuff on the right, I don't know. I think very few of us have any interest in competing in that. But yeah, man, we got Skathix, we got Aeons. I'm feeling good. I think that's enough. It's enough for me. Is that enough for you guys? I will also say, let's go to the Doom Tower. I did get into finally the 3rd wave of bosses in the normal Doom Tower. Sorry guys, I haven't been keeping up on this. You see, what are we? We're like 12, 13, 14 days in, maybe 2 full weeks in, and I only just now finished the 9th floor. Sorry, I've been going real slow at it, but we did the Griffin. I did it. I did a full auto. I failed the first time, but then I beat it the second time, 62 turns. This only took like 2 minutes, 10 seconds or something. The thinking here was none at all. Get your decreased defense. Hopefully that lands with when he starts transferring debuffs. Maybe get a little resist from the aura. Get some block debuffs up, even though he can wipe off the buffs. You know, just hope it works, and then get 2 damage dealers. That was it. And I was like, maybe if I brute force this 5 times, it will work. And it worked on time number 2. Griffin's the one I was most nervous about. I'm confident. I know Eternal Dragon is last. I think that will be the trickiest now. But with a nice manual, that should work. Nether Spider also will be scary, but of course we got Skathix now. So during this champ training, even if it is the Void thing I said where you have to work on Void champions, Skathix, Void, incredible. I really want to get Skathix to 50. I don't know if I'm going to 60 Skathix, but I'm not ruling it out. We can also work on our Gala long braids. It's going to be interesting. We'll talk tomorrow and see what it's all about. But yeah, that was like a tiny bit of progress. I also want to show you Clan Boss before we wrap up. So Clan Boss Day is ending very shortly. But if we look here, Nightmare, pretty comfortable 2-key, and keep in mind this is with Coffin Smasher and not our new favorite boy Aeons. It was, I'm serious, instantaneously I'm going to replace Coffin Smasher with Aeons. I cannot wait to do it. And I'm really happy I saved those epic books and didn't put them on Ugo. Is Aeons better than Ugo? I'd say no. I'd say Ugo is better, but for my account, is Aeons better than Ugo? By a long shot. Not even close. I mean, maybe in another month when we're pushing harder content, maybe if they fix Arena and we really have to think before we go up against the Valkyries of the world and all those things, right? Where they put out really scary buffs, Man-Eaters, things like that, or in the Doom Tower, hard Doom Tower, then we might be like, yeah, get out of here, Aeons. You know, it's all about the Ugo, but right now, Aeons, bing, bing, boom, very excited about it. But yeah, very comfy 2-key on our second best affinity, not even our best. And then I tried Ultra Nightmare. Why not? Why not? So we think we needed 18 million, is that right? No, 17.5 million for the lowest box. Mythical chest, the lowest chest, excuse me. We got 19.4, and this is our worst affinity, so that bodes well that we can always 2-key that low box. I would love to eventually, actually, if we get to Divine Chest, I think that'd be pretty cool. Guys, for anyone who didn't know, if we look at the chests here, these go up to Ultimate, right? But you see Guardian, Master, Grandmaster, right? If we go to Brutal, you'll see Guardian, Master, Grandmaster. If we go to Hard and compare that to Brutal, we have Knight, Guardian, and that was also there, right? We had Knight and then Guardian. These are all the same, but then when you get to Ultra Nightmare, they're just all brand new chests. Mythical, Divine, Celestial, Transcendent. Even the top chest here, Ultimate, it's different, right? And I'm quite confident that even the Mythical chest, let's see, drop info. Yeah, with the chance of a Void Shard and stuff like that, maybe not. I think you actually probably still can get all this stuff, but you can get 6-star gear. You know, this is a better chest. The lowest chest here is better than the top chest from Brutal, the Grandmaster chest. You see, the gear, you know, peters out at 5 stars, and you can get the Void Shard. But yeah, it's just I think it's a better use of our time. We're almost always 2-keying Nightmare now, so we have the choice: do we do 1 key into Brutal, or we do 2 keys into Ultra Nightmare? I think it probably makes more sense to do the 2 keys in Ultra Nightmare. My clan always kills Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare, and sometimes they don't kill Brutal. So another reason why putting the 2 keys in Ultra Nightmare is a good idea. And maybe we can get up to this number here, the 23.4 million, once we get Aeons in the team and get Coffin Smasher the heck out of there. We'll see. So yeah, that was cool. Let's wrap up with a single solitary. Oh no, we got an easy page. Okay, we're gonna do 3 battles. Oh, this is leftover from yesterday where it had to be the same affinity. Sorry if this takes a while, guys. Hopefully not, but there's no decreased defense. And our Kale hits like a tiny little boy. Maybe they'll all do some AoEs. All 4 of these guys have AoE, so maybe they'll kill themselves with the reflect damage. Nearly, okay. Apothecary with the big hits. There, Elaine nearly killed herself. Our shields are gone, though. Wow, is that the lamest Foley you've had? No offense to whomever this is, but that Foley is that the joke of the century? I mean, it's still early on. We're only, 21% of the way done with the century, but that Foley was comedy. Directed by Judd Apatow. I forgot to change the team again. This team looks even easier, though, so I think Kale might actually wipe them. Nope. Thanks to freaking Sandlash Survivor over here. And the reflect damage didn't do it. All right, so another 40-second minute battle. Sorry about that again, guys. Hopefully the next page we haven't, maybe we can find a loss. We haven't lost in a video in a really long time. I want to find a nice, difficult battle. That actually is kind of a hard battle right here, guys. No joke. I think they messed up with Frostbringer here, guys. I don't think this is an arena lead. Yeah, dungeon. So this is a team I'm quite sure I will beat. But where's a team where it might actually be tricky? Actually, none of these. Oh, well, these teams are too tricky. All right, let's take on this Frostbringer team, I guess. Sorry, guys. I think I am going to win. I don't know why I'm apologizing. Probably a lot of you guys would prefer I win, but I thought maybe mix it up with at least try to push ourselves a bit. So yeah, when I've said this, I've probably said this at least a dozen times over my many videos, but if you see a lead and you're like, if you're just looking at the teams, right, and you go, yeah, Arbiter lead, yeah, Rosin resistance lead, Kale, yeah, all battles, or you can just kind of know it, or at least maybe you don't know off the top of your head, but even if you don't know Kymar has an arena lead, you're used to seeing Kymar all the way on the left. So when you look at J Hero 21's team and you see the Kymar, you're like, that looks normal, right? But then when you look here, you go, Frostbringer, I've never seen that, right? I've seen Frostbringer in arena, maybe not that often, but as a lead, then it catches your eye, and then you look, it's a dungeon aura, not an arena aura, so they might as well have me as their lead. That'd be as effective an aura as Frostbringer is given to this arena fight. It gives you a real heads up that this person maybe doesn't know at all what they're doing. So let's fight them. I almost forgot to change the team again. That would have been awful. I think we might have still won, though, if I'm being honest. Watch, now we're just going to get slapped. Maybe it's a bait. Nope. No way. Alright, so what kind of... I can't remember at the top of my head if Tila has any debuffs. They don't have that many debuffs, though. So I actually think I'm going to go to strip these shields. Yeah, and we did. Brogni fully booked is a delight. I'm happy we did it. Nice easy kill on Gallic. That was like their Gallic and Vala are their two big sources of damage. Yeah, she's got the she does, but it's the AoE HP. AoE heal reduction, which is there a single use in anything in this game for AoE heal reduction? If eventually they add like a boss where that's relevant in the Doom Tower or something, then Tila might actually not be the worst champ in the game. But I actually think you could argue Tila Gormain is the worst champ in the game, and not just worst legendary champ, maybe worst champ endgame, right? Because you're never going to build her. Like, you'll never invest legendary books in her. Whereas a mediocre epic, maybe you would, just to try it out towards the endgame when you're building up a lot of books, if you're not pulling all the time and you want to, you've got comfy enough teams. Tila, it's never going to happen. You're never going to be, swimming in Lego books in a way that would encourage you to say, hey, why don't I book out the worst legendary champion in the game? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Fastidious, free to play. It's also free to click subscribe if you're so inclined. All right, I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.